How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all doing well and everything is okay. So today I want to talk about the one nutrient that is killing your drive. And I have four main points that I will be talking about today. So today's topic is about sugar. Point number one. Sugar destroys testosterone production at the root. You can't have high energy and drive when your testosterone is low. And one thing that makes it low and kills it is sugar. So guys, if your consumption of sugar is absolutely through the roof, I really recommend you guys to stop that. Sugar is a horrible thing. It's the main root of a lot of obesity in the world. It's the main root of fatness. It's the main root for a lot of unhealthy things. A lot, right? And there was actually a study at Oxford University where it said 75 grams of sugar reduced testosterone levels by 25% within an hour of consuming it. So consuming it 75 grams of sugar within a sitting drops your testosterone by 25, and you're just eating. When I read that statement, I was shocked because even from my personal experience, there's this one place where I always go. It's called, it's in the United States, it's called Crumble Cookies, and I've had it before where one cookie is almost 100 grams, and I just eat one cookie, and afterwards I feel absolutely like shit, right? I feel no drive. I don't feel the mood to do anything else in my day. I don't feel productivity. I feel horrible. I don't want to do anything for the rest of my day. And that just proved it, really, right? And it also raises estrogen in men, especially especially if you're already fat. Consuming more sugar is gonna make you fatter. It's gonna make you bigger. It's gonna make you more obese. It's not gonna help your situation. So realize that your drive, your sex drive, libido, your testosterone is absolutely crashing when you eat sugar. All right, gentlemen, stay away from it. And point number two. Sugar rewires your brain for comfort and not growth. Right? When you're consuming horrible processed sugar, what your brain's essentially saying is, I want to be comfortable right now. I don't want to go out there and achieve. I don't want to get this done. I don't want to go finish that task over there. Right? It doesn't want to drive towards things. It just wants you to relax. It hits your brain like a drug. I'm convinced sugar is a drug, right? It spikes the dopamine like crazy amounts. That's why I've noticed where there are some people when they're bored, they tend to go eat sugary things and sugary drinks and stuff and foods and snacks, right? Because when they're bored, it gives them that dopamine hit. They need that dopamine hit from somewhere, so therefore they go to the sugar. All right, it gives them that sense of comfortness and that sense of niceness. And over time, your brain gets numb. You stop getting motivated by your goals, your mood comes down, you start to do other things. Oh, I'm eating sugar, I feel like shit, let me just go scroll, let me go just play some video games, let me do this and that. You start going into really bad habits, right? Because you just feel like shit, because you're always eating this chemical poison stuff. And it's also one of the reasons why you have a very hard time to stay focused. Staying focused is really hard. It's something that your mind can't fathom to do at all, right? You guys know this. You guys know this, especially for the young fellas out there that are in school or studying. When you eat processed sugar, unhealthy, and then you go to study afterwards, your brain is just, the brain fog just overtakes you. You can't feel anything. You just can't, right? It just takes over like a drug, and therefore you can't focus, right? And point number three, guys, sugar destroys your real energy, right? When we wake up in the morning, we all have our natural energy. We slept great, we brush our teeth, and our minds are ready and our bodies are ready, capable of doing anything we want to do that day, right? When you consume sugar, your energy level just spike up and down, right? And eventually it's not going to spike up anymore. It's going to just crash down all the way. Your energy comes from your cells, and the processed sugar damages the part of your cells called the mitochondria that actually produces energy, that produces the stable energy for you guys to stay good and well and fit, right? I believe the best energy is the stable one, not the energy drinks where you get a boost. No, the best energy is the stable one, where you wake up in the morning and you eat healthy, and this energy is stable throughout the whole day no matter what. You may get a tiny bit of a dip after like dinner or lunch if you're eating healthy, a tiny bit, but it's not anything crazy. You feel good after 30 minutes. You're perfectly fine. But if you're eating junk food and especially sugary things, that dip stays down there and it takes, I'd say, hours, 3, 4, 5 hours for you to feel back to, you know. So the more sugar you eat, the worse your body becomes at using real food or body fat for fuel, right? Because our bodies get our energy from our fat and from our bodies, right? But when you put sugar, it starts to use the sugar, and that sugar energy isn't real. It's fake, it's processed, it's horrible, it's a chemical. So it starts using the energy, but it's not really energy, guys. It's basically like it's fake, right? I can't think of an example right now, but it's a fake energy that your body's trying to trick you to have energy, but you're really not having it. It just goes to your brain and actually overtakes it, right? It overtakes everything. That's why you feel the brain fog, because it overtakes all of it. And that's why you crash after meals, and that's why you feel tired in the middle of the day and rely on caffeine. And then you end up drinking a bunch of coffee, a bunch of energy drinks just to regain that energy. But little do you realize you will not regain that energy. But you think that. And number 4, sugar weakens your discipline and your control to be able to manifest what you want, right? It messes with your hunger hormones. You're always craving more even when you're full. If every other minute or every other time in the day you're eating sugar, I'm sorry to say it, if you can't have the discipline to control what you put in your mouth, how are you going to have the discipline to build something amazing and great? That's how I think about it. How are you going to be able to go out there and punch your goals? How are you going to be able to conquer? How are you going to be able to do what you want to do when you cannot even control a piece of chocolate bar that enters your mouth? And hey, a little sugary snack every now and then, it's not bad. It's allowed every now and then. Some of you guys are gonna think I'm talking about 3 times, maybe once a day is okay. Seven chocolate bars a week is not okay. No sir, no sir. Every maybe 2 weeks or something, you can have a chocolate bar or something. Just earn the chocolate bar. I'm tired of people just thinking chocolate bars are meant to be consumed. If you want something unhealthy, earn it. Work for it. Don't just give yourself to it. Work for it if you really want it. And there are natural sugars like fruits. Those, I'd say they're good, right? You can consume those every day, but don't overconsume those. Because at the end of the day, they are still sugar. They're natural sugar, but it's still sugar, and I don't think it should be overconsumed. And sugar just messes with your hormones, your mood, and it just messes with a lot of things, man. It just, at the end of the day, it's better to stay away from it than to consume it. Yes, it tastes good, but at the end of the day, we want to be better. You want to grow. We want to improve. And we don't want to be in the same position that we are in. So, cut off sugar, guys. And those were the 4 main reasons why sugar is absolutely horrible and absolutely kills your testicles and your balls and your hormones and just puts you in a horrible mood. So, thank you guys for tuning into the video. I'll see you at the next one. Peace. Peace.